edition of Founders Live Harare.
We hope your Zimflix is all geared up because this is the 11th episode of the best entrepreneurial pitch competition around.
Exactly. And today we have an exciting lineup for you guys. We have artists, poets, and the competition is fierce. These entrepreneurs, I'm just like, whoo, you guys are going to have a hard time deciding on who is going to take the prize.
Exactly. So, let's sit back, grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite snack, and join us on this journey. Please stay with us the whole way so that you can vote for your best entrepreneur. So, Oxy, what are you drinking?
Well, you guys all know what our favorite drink is. Obviously,
Masamba kombucha. What flavor do you have?
Pineapple today.
And today I have lemon ginger.
And because it's happy hour, I also have like some vino.
Oh, wow.
Red wine, of course.
And so do I.
Cheers.
Hey, a bird can't fly on one wing.
Oh my God. So glad that stand-up is not your day job.
Okay, maybe let's get to my real day job.
Okay, anyway, guys, we're going to start you off with a poet by the name of Tanya Karua. He calls himself Knight. And the poem that is going to be reciting is This Feeling. So,
sounding exciting.
Very lovey-dovey. Taku, take it away.
Take it away, support. Let's watch This Feeling by Tanya. Watch and listen. Cheers. Do you want me to open yours too?
Sure. Thank you. So kind.
No.
Support.
Hi, support. I'm pretty sure I can do Tanya's poem, but I think I wouldn't do it as much justice. So if we can please support, cue in the poem, This Feeling. And we'll just wait until someone figures it out.
Okay, I have my sip of kombucha.
Cheers.
Cheers. The horrible thing when you have lipstick on is trying to drink without smudging.
It's okay. I'm sure people will forgive us. It's fine. It's totally okay. Taku, are you guys okay back there? Okay, it's being cued in, guys. So bear with us that you have to hang us out with us for a little bit. But we're just going to sit back here and wait for Tanya's poem, which is finally coming up. Yay.
Awesome. Volume, please.
This feeling. This type of feeling can be misleading. The one that starts when you see their face type of feeling. The one where you find yourself wondering whether they're thinking of you, thinking of them type of feeling. The one that leads you on to trying to figure out how their first name sounds so good next to your last name type of feeling. The one that leads you on to wanting to know, or rather needing to know what makes them cry, so it can be the reason they smile type of feeling. That feeling that makes you wish God could turn them back into one of your ribs, so you can never spend a day without them type of feeling. That feeling that makes you wish that they could fill the empty side of your bed type of feeling. That feeling that makes you wish for all these things you can't have and not realize that it's all a game to them type of feeling. That feeling that makes you see how damn irresponsible Cupid is type of feeling. That feeling that keeps you from seeing how pointless all that communication was type of feeling. That feeling that leaves a chat looking so cold and distant type of feeling. The same feeling that's left me hurt now type of feeling. The same feeling that doesn't just fade away as easy as they say goodbye type of feeling. The same feeling that's got me angry now at the waste of time type of feeling. The same feeling that's got me dodging them because it hurts so much to see them type of feeling. The same feeling, the same feeling that's got me stuttering now because I don't know what to say type of feeling.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight, what kind of games is Cupid playing? Like, this is...
That was intense.
That was intense. I wonder who that was written for. Like, wow.
Yeah, do you need a hug?
No, but it's awesome. This girl, Tanya, is saying something. No, that was fantastic. Well done, Tanya. We're really proud of you. And our next poet is one of my favorite poet laureates, famous across Zimbabwe, in lots of parts of Africa, and maybe lots of parts of the world. Some of you may already know him. We affectionately know him as Sebastian. Let's check out Kill the Boy!
Kill the Boy!
I'm going to recite for you my poem called Kill the Boy. This poem is about the struggles of letting go of your former self, the child from your past, the one who holds you back, suffocating your dreams and postponing your ambitions. Kill the boy. The boy stands on the ashes of ruin, the vestiges of abandoned aspirations, now bitter songs of regret, incinerated by inaction. The boy sold his future to pay the present, now an abortion banished to shadows. But the man stands upon a mountain, savoring valleys of boundless possibility. He reaches out to demand his destiny. The man is resolute, persistently plotting every causality and consequence. The boy stands in the man's path, poisoning his ambitions, binding him to faint echoes, the ghosts of yesterday. The boy is impatient and impulsive, devouring life with reckless abandon. But the man stands at the edge of oblivion, winds of courage bearing on his sails. The man screams to the wilderness, "Kill the boy, kill the boy, and become the man you were meant to be."
Wow. I don't know about you. This poem gets me all up in my feels. And I also just really like saying, kill the boy. But but besides that, it's really an amazing poem. And Sebastian is such an amazing poet. Sebastian, thank you for sharing your art with us. We really appreciate it. And we have so much local talent. So it's such an honor to be able to interact with it. And let us know what you guys feel and think about the poetry. Check out Tanya, check out Sebastian. We have more coming up. We have a musician later, but we really appreciate you guys for coming and just sharing your talent with us.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all struggle with like letting go of the past, don't we? So that was really a poignant
Yeah, I'm like, kill the girl who does all the annoying things that I wish I could move on and be a better person. I'm like, kill the girl. So thank you for that.
And, you're forgetting something. So Sebastian told us to tell you that he's actually more handsome in real life. You know,
we can attest.
The video doesn't do him justice. So yes.
Cheers, Sebastian.
Thank you so much, guys. So enough with the poetry for now. We'll go into Founders Life and what it's about. As everybody knows, Founders Life is a 99 pitch competition, and 99 second. What did I say?
99 pitch competition.
99-second pitch competition. And it's really, 99 seconds. 99 seconds. It's okay. Anyway, guys, it's really more than a pitch competition. It's like about a virtual experience and people coming together. So I'll let Nick, the founder of Founders Life, tell you a little bit more about why he started Founders Life across the world. So
let's watch the video.
Founders Live is a social platform for entrepreneurs all around the world. It's a community to inspire, educate, and entertain. We hold events in a growing number of cities that highlight emerging talent. And online, we have videos, posts, articles, As entrepreneurs, we're incredibly lonely sometimes, so I wanted to connect other founders to help solve their problems.
This is a good atmosphere to see the different problems that a lot of different industries and startups are handling.
The ultimate vision for Founders Live is a global entrepreneurial community where startups and founders connect with anyone else in the world, and instantly they've reached millions of people, possibly even raised money.
I love new ideas. I love hearing about businesses getting off the ground. Nick always packs the house.
Founders Live was created on a foundation of 4 core values. First, respectful authenticity. You should feel comfortable and just be who you are. Core value number 2, gather around the campfire. We're figuratively sitting around a campfire telling stories. So we encourage you to describe the future that you imagine.
To get everybody from all different age groups, all different industries, and talk about growing companies, it's what it's all about.
Core value number 3, open the door. My success has come from others opening a door for me. We encourage doing great things for people without expecting a return. And the final core value, no name tags. You'll notice that you're not wearing a name tag. That is just an analogy of removing the awkwardness. So if you want to know their name, simply walk up and shake their hand. People pitch their business idea with only 99 seconds. We have 4 minutes of Q&A, and you're going to cast your vote, infusing the 4 core values, short, exciting pitches, and then having a crowd around the world voting on the best startup. Creates such a unique experience. This will not be your last Founders Live event. We hope to see you at the next Founders Live.
And Tadzoka, we're back. We thank you for staying with us and watching that video. We were so excited to be able to bring this platform to Zimbabwe, and by us and we, I'm talking about Impact Hub Harare. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Impact Hub Harare if you don't know, but we are a social innovation space. Our mandate is social impact. So we work across sectors with different programming to just make the world and the country a better place. We use the SDGs as our meter stick. We work with citizens, governments, startups, nonprofit organizations, you name it. And we're part of a global network that's across the world. And we find events and platforms such as Founders Live to be really important because it showcases our local talent globally and also connects our entrepreneurs, our intrapreneurs, students, etc., to global opportunities, investment opportunities, mentors, advisors. So this is why we do this. Of course, we have Founders Live, but we have other initiatives and programs that we have, including Seed Stars World. We have incubation programming. We have the micro workspace program. It goes on and on. So if you don't know about us and you would like to link up, please connect with us. We probably have something that is exactly in line with what you need. And we're very much community-based and community built. So the more, as soon as you come along, we will just add to that amazing community of change makers.
Yeah. So you guys probably think that this process is easy, but to get to this stage as an entrepreneur who's pitching at Founders Live or any of the other pitch competitions that we have, there's like a whole process, mentorship, revising the pitch deck. And so I just want you guys to hear from the last winner who went through the whole process with us to see what that experience was like for him. His name is Roland from Walmart Marketplace. So if you could cue the video, Taku, so that everyone can
and if I can just sneak something in really quickly.
Of course you have to.
I have to. I couldn't help myself. It's not just a pitch competition. Really, these are people showing you their talent. These are people showing you what they're doing in the fight to make this world a better place, in the fight to build something. So I'm just always in awe of people who can come stand in front of people and say something and share what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. So
okay, support.
Hello there. My name is Rolando. I'm one of the 4 co-founders of Walmart Marketplace. I just wanted to appreciate the team from Founders Live for such an opportunity. It was just a good experience trying to pitch our idea in front of an audience. And we recently got our Amazon Web Services as the winners of the 10th edition of Founders Live. And we're actually using them to redesign and redevelop our platform. which will be ready in the next coming weeks. And we are so excited. And due to this pandemic and everyone has been on lockdown, and we're just trying to work with different people in different countries so that our project sees the light of the day. Our service has been operating offline as usual. And I actually recently got an opportunity to engage in a conversation with the owner of Founders Live, Mr. Nick Hughes, which is quite an experience. And all the best to all those who are going to pitch their ideas in the 11th edition, and to all those who have got ideas. I just encourage you guys to start working on them, because you never know where this is going to take you. And take care, cheers, and stay blessed.
That was really nice. Thank you so
Really
much,
sweet.
Roland. We're proud of you and well done.
Yeah. So guys, without further ado, I think I'll introduce our first pitcher. Do you say pitcher?
I don't know.
I'll
Sounds
introduce-
like a pitcher of water.
I'll introduce our first entrepreneur. Her name is Caroline Mutimbanyoka. She's from Sprout Women Empowerment Trust. And this is an organization that's committed to alleviating urban poverty and food insecurity for women and girls by equipping them with knowledge and skills that they can use for small-scale farming, especially in mushroom and fish farming.
Who run the world?
Girls.
Cue video.
Yeah. Is Caroline's video ready?
I'm sure it's coming.
All right.
Our problem is hunger and poverty in the homes worsened by COVID-19 pandemic. Our solution, empowering the marginalized women and girls with life skills in peri-urban smart farming, focusing on mushroom farming in small spaces and organic backyard gardens, thereby providing nutritious food and creating alternative source of income. Our supply will be in Chitungwiza, where we intend to supply 100,000 pallets of mushroom. In the first year, we hope to gain 20,000, moving on to 80,000 in the third year. Our revenue model is sales to markets and conducting trainings to women in the community, as well as identifying markets for women at a charge. Our sales channel, our storefront, local distributors, as well as social media links. We also intend to link our produce with our stakeholders, including government and other development centers. What we want is a factory setup. We need water. We need raw materials for mushroom production, as well as security for our working space. We intend to expand our project and increase our profits. And in future, we want to do hydroponics and fish farming. Thank you.
Well
Nice.
done.
Hi,
Well done. Hi,
Caroline.
Caroline. How are you? You are muted. If you can unmute your mic. But congratulations for your pitch. So let's get the questions rolling.
thank you.
You're welcome. You were well done. Now, audience, ask your questions, but we can get you started if you would like.
Yeah. So I'm interested to know about your current numbers. How many women are in your trust? Like, just help me understand the whole process of how it works. Caroline, did you hear that?
Did you get the question, Caroline? Oh,
Okay,
no.
so
Oh,
we have currently 65 that we have helped on the ground. 20 who are doing backyard gardens. Yes. Hello. Yes, so we have 65 who are currently doing work on the ground. 2 who are focusing on backyard gardens, and then the rest are doing mushroom in their backyards or the garage that we're renting out.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes, you asked how many women we have that we are empowering on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, we have a question from Michael. He says, great job, Caroline. Very cool story. Curious how you are storing this data and if there are any privacy concerns. Everybody want to know about privacy.
Louis says hello from Seattle. I have a global audience here.
Okay, so I didn't get the question. Can you?
Okay, let me repeat.
Yes.
Yes, curious, how are you storing this data or data? And if there are any privacy concerns?
Okay, so now because we are very small and we're just starting, we've been able to just keep our records because I have a home office, so I keep my records very, very well, and I guard them jealously because these are this is data that we always have to show people and like really see the impact, or it helps us to measure the impact that we are doing on the ground. So we always keep our records in order, and we haven't had any problems in terms of security. Yeah.
Okay, and Michael had just added saying like the women's data, because of course you're taking their bio data, right? You're taking their biographical information, so it's important to keep that safe.
Right.
Yeah.
We have another question from Luis. What was your inspiration to start a company based on mushrooms? Do you have a farming background?
Well, I didn't have. The thing is, what I've noticed is I've been working in the NGO sector for quite a long time. And what I've noticed is efforts that are coming to assist women are usually taken to the rural areas. And people are forgetting about the poverty that is really rising in the peri-urban areas. This is where I grew up. So I know my next door neighbor who has, been selling sweets or maputi, and it has not been working because of the economy or because of the conditions that we are, especially now with COVID. So I've always been pushed with, of course, a passion to do development work because this is what I've been doing for a long time, but specifically to then look into the peri-urban women and girls and say, look, what is it that we can do considering the really difficult economic situation that we have? And climate change, like way back, we never used to worry about not having water, not having electricity, and the burdens that it brings to women, and not having anything to sustain your families during this time is really hard. So yeah, I was driven to do that, and I think it's small, low cost but very high impact when it comes to them bringing sources of income for them.
Fantastic.
That is brilliant.
It's brilliant. And I don't know if you knew this, but mushrooms during COVID times are actually really good because it's one of the fungi that can actually protect your brain. So this is one of the foods that are recommended to eat. So anyway, well done. That was really great.
Everyone is giving you their awesome. Thanks so much. Well done. I just have one question for you, Caroline. I'd like who is on your team. You said you don't specifically have a farming background, but the people that you work with, and when you're teaching them the methods, who is on your team who has like this knowledge that
the good thing is that I've also been trained. So what we do is we get we train our women on site whilst they're actually planting or they're growing their mushrooms. There's someone that we always get, other women who are also into training, who have agricultural background. They come and help us to
So
plant
on a contractual basis, you contract these women to help you with this?
Yes, sometimes then we have to ask them to come, but we've had training, I think, twice, and now the women who've been trained are also able to then impart the training to other women as well. So it's we are growing our strengths from being trained and also training others.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Caroline. Fantastic.
Well done. Doing amazing work.
We will see you later. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. Very nice. Okay. So next up, we have TOWARDS, and the founder, Hope Ndlovu, is about to share with us. But let me just tell you a little bit about it. TOWARDS is an app that seeks to make public transport cheaper, reliable, and more accessible to millions of commuters across African countries by helping operators reduce operational inefficiencies, optimize their routes, and increase their revenue. Who doesn't like a little more revenue?
Everybody.
Sounds like a little more revenue.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, support, please. Cue Hope.
Hi, my name is Hope Tarondlovu. I'm a co-founder and a CEO of TOWARDS. Before starting electrical engineering at Harvard University, I used to commute to my public high school in Bulawayo and was late to school almost every day as a result of an unreliable public transport system. Inefficient public transport is a hassle that millions of ordinary Africans who live in cities and rural areas across Africa experience every day. This inefficiency results in the loss of valuable productive time for commuters and losses in fuel and man-hours worth billions of dollars for operators every year. This is a $60 billion problem that we seek to address. TOWARDS is an app that seeks to make public transport cheaper and more accessible to commuters by helping public transport operators reduce operational costs, optimize their routes, and increase revenue. We leverage data analytics, geolocation, fintech, and machine learning. We have 2 mobile apps, a commuter app and an operator app. Using the commuter app, commuters can hitchhike an intercity carpool trip, live track minibuses, book long-distance buses, hail a taxi, and pay for all their fares digitally. The operator app empowers drivers and operators with tools to live broadcast the locations of their vehicles, manage their fleets, and process all their fares digitally. We have a B2B business model, and we charge public transport operators for every ticket sold on the TOWARDS app. We're a team of vibrant engineers with over 10 years of experience between us. Our team is currently raising $30,000 to help us acquire 300,000 commuters and 12,000 operators. Let's strengthen our cities by making public transportation smarter together. Thank you.
All right. Well done, Hope.
Thank you,
How are
Hope.
you?
Welcome. Hope your mic is muted.
And he's frozen.
Is he frozen?
Hey, Hope, can you hear us? Well done to Hope. I hope that he manages to log back on soon and the internet gets better. But please, can your questions for Hope come in? I don't know. Okay, I don't see any questions yet, but Oxy, do you want to start us off with a question for Hope?
Well,
and we hope he manages to hear us.
Oh
no, did we lose Hope? Support, did we lose Hope?
I think we did.
Okay, I think we lost Hope. But okay, so we see Nathan Shawa has a question for Hope. Maybe we take Nathan's question and then we go to the next pitch, and then when Hope comes back, we can.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's just do that. So I'm gonna read Nathan's question. Support if you can show it. But he says, "Hi Hope, does charging public transport companies not make your services relatively unaffordable for the commuter customer?" Okay.
Oh, there are a lot of questions.
Okay, should we ask all his questions?
Let's try to get Hope back online.
We'll try to get him back online, but we're just going to read all of the questions, well, as many as we can that come up for Hope. And then when he gets back, we'll have him answer them. Right. But if he's not back in time, we'll move on to the next one. Then Hope has a question from Hope. Hope asks Hope, have you implemented this yet? And how has that process been? Thank you, Hope.
Thank you, Hope.
Next question for Hope from Blessing Malandu. Hey, Hope, great idea. Have you piloted this app? Sorry, too many Hopes. Have you piloted this app already? Which is similar to what the other Hope asked. Oh my goodness, many.
Mary Chikwanda says, how do you plan on managing drivers and commuters who have no access to the internet? Ooh, okay, a lot of questions here for Hope. People want answers.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, one more from Michael. We'll take that one more and then we'll move on. Are there any safety concerns, i.e. fake ride coercion or anything? Okay, thank you all for your questions. Support is asking us if Hope can log in without his camera. Absolutely, yes. We just need his voice and his responses. Right. So Taku, if you are able to get him back on now, we can have him answer the questions we just went through. Otherwise, we can move on to the next pitch. So we're just waiting to hear from you in the next few seconds. Yeah. Support, you do whatever is working. If you can't loop him in now, let's get to the next pitch and we'll loop him in after. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's okay. I think
it's okay. Well, while we work on getting Hope back, let's move on to the next pitch.
Yeah. So, did I hear something? No. Okay. So the next
you heard me sipping Masamba kombucha.
All right. Our next entrepreneur for the day is
Njawulo.
Yes, Njawulo Sandawana from VULAP, which is an automated application portal for students, parents, individuals that can send multiple applications to schools and institutions on the same platform, all in the comfort of their own homes. I mean, if there was ever like an app for COVID-19, I'm sure this would be it.
Interestingly so. Let's hear what it's about. Njawulo, you're up.
Folks, let's face it. The current application process is simply inefficient, with time-consuming, repetitive, and a lot of ink and paper is wasted along the way. The system is still largely based on human labor, and the reviewing of applications is done by hand. In order to admit 100 students, you might need to go through 1,300 applications. That's 1 in 30. That is quite a lot of applications. This is why automation is necessary in this space. VOIP is an automated application portal for students, parents, individuals to send multiple applications to schools, institutions, and businesses on the same platform. We make the application process simple, logical, and efficient. VOIP is looking to penetrate the regional market with 740 universities, serving 600 million people. By starting with local primary and secondary schools, we'll be able to grow the platform and extend our reach to tertiary institutions. Some of the features on our platform include an extensive reporting, a full-featured dashboard, and support for multiple payment options. Our WhatsApp communication service simplifies communications flow through a comprehensive, inclusive, and practical channel. Institutions are able to send notifications, events, and lectures using the official chatbot. VOIP is currently a free platform, but as we grow and as we expand, we're looking forward to adopting different monetization strategies, which include commission fees on applications and advertisement on the platform. As we stand, we're looking to grow our team. We're also looking to increase and improve on our marketing efforts and to fast track the building.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Njawulo. I feel like his pitch was cut off a little bit, but I hope you got the gist of the pitch. And Njawulo, are you there? And can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Well done. Hey, congratulations.
Any questions for
Njawulo? We're going to take some questions from the audience. But okay, I'll just start us off. So you talk about, building a specific app, but then you also talk about building a body of apps. So what's the main focus and the main revenue stream for your business? Is it your specific app that you've worked on, this main one, or is it building apps for other people as well?
Yeah, so I think our approach has to do more with the industry that we're looking at. So the application portal itself is mostly meant for recruiting and marketing. That is going to be used by the institutions. And then the WhatsApp service, that's the other portion of the offering, is a communication platform that will allow.
So you're using WhatsApp bots and the like?
Yeah, that's the one that is going to be used by the institutions to send notifications. I think it's actually a convenient channel, considering the times that we're in now, for them to be able to also. So I said it's also for them to be able to follow some leads, some people that might drop on the application along the way, and some people that might be interested but might want to be pursued.
Okay. So first of all, you're saying there's a lot of we plan on. I'd like to know the stage of the app right now, like how many schools and individuals, parents are using the app currently. And then if I was an investor today and I gave you funds for what you're requesting, what would be like a return on investment? What's the payback period and all of that stuff?
All right, yeah. So I think just to put it into context, so the current situation is actually forcing academic institutions to go digital. So not only in terms of teaching, but also in terms of the marketing and recruitment for reaching out to their future students. So what that means for Vul app is that before COVID, the discussion with institutions was much more difficult because it was difficult for them to go digital. But now some of those conversations that we've been having with institutions have been revived because they've realized the value of going digital. So in terms of the platform itself, the platform is actually working, and we obviously, I think you already know that we have Hillcrest signed on, and we have about 3 more schools that have indicated their interest in joining the platform. So what we're currently doing now is setting up accounts for them to get them to start using the platform. But we are hoping that as we grow the platform, we'll be able to, clients will be able to pay the commission based on an application that is made, and also advertising will be employed in that. So it's just at this point, it's just a matter of growing the platform and getting as many users as we can. Yeah.
Okay, great. I have another question for you, Njabulo. It's coming from Blessing Malandu. He said, hey, Njabulo, like your idea. What will be the cost for the institutions? Are you able to demonstrate costs versus benefits?
Yeah, so like I said, the digitalization of marketing and recruitment cannot be neglected at this point. It actually calls for expansion. So in terms of the cost, we're not currently charging institutions to be on the platform, because we're doing this in order to get as many institutions as possible. And once we're able to do that, then we're able to we'll be able to utilize avenues such as advertising and payment or commission payments for applications that are made. So the goal right now is to grow the platform as quickly as possible.
Okay, all right.
All right. There's another question from Luis. Hi, what is the biggest roadblock to your success aside from just needing more customers?
Well,
What is the biggest roadblock? Okay,
go ahead. Got it, right?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so I think that's actually the most important thing at this point, is we're looking to grow. We can only leverage on the other things that I just spoke about when we have grown the platform and we have more users. So I think that's probably the biggest hurdle that we have to go through. But this is a huge market that is largely untapped. So the faster we move, to answer your question, Oxy, in terms of investment, the better it gets for us, because this is, like I said, a market that is servicing a lot of students around the continent.
Fantastic.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Njabulo.
Great pitch.
Great pitch. And yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying they vote for UPlan. Well, one, UPlan hasn't gone yet. They're going last, and we will send the voting link after the pitch, after everyone has presented, and then you have 10 minutes to vote. So if you really want to vote for your organization or for your friend's organization, then stay tuned, and you have 10 minutes to vote after everyone is pitched.
Exactly. So let's listen to everyone, and let's really, vote on the merit of the pitches. We have another question from Mary Njabulo, but we can answer that question afterwards. And then I think this is the funniest thing. Someone put in the comments section, stop clowning. We're clowns. We can if we want to. It's our business. We're just clowns, so it's okay for us to clown if we want to. But I am going to introduce the next pitch, guys. And everybody, we will try to get your questions answered by the entrepreneurs even after. So sorry if we didn't manage to cover your question within the time, but we have to make sure that we finish on time. So the next person to pitch is Capstone, represented by Victor Chinyavada. And Capstone is a software developing startup that focuses on developing solutions for academia and financial institutions. They are currently developing a plagiarism detection software, which can be used by universities and students to check their research paper for plagiarism.
Oh, thank you, Luis. He says, you two are the best. Keep it happy.
Thank you. Thank you for the happy people. We like happy people.
All right.
Thank you.
So,
Okay,
Victor.
cue Victor. Supports.
Zimbabwe's education system has over the years been known to be one of the best in the sub-Saharan region. However, its academic integrity and innovation is at its collapse, as local institutions are now facing extreme difficulties in acquiring foreign currency required by the existing plagiarism detection services. This also comes with an extra cost, as these services are not tailored to the needs of the local institutions, as well as having loopholes, which have seen plagiarism go undetected. Ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce Capstone, a locally developed, customizable plagiarism detection software, adopting latest technologies in artificial intelligence, data science, and cloud, assuring institutions not only protect their integrity, but can also be built in local currency. With over 60 tertiary institutions in Zimbabwe and over 100 law firms, our market size is over $300,000 US. We have put in place a best semesterly subscription fee ranging from $1,000 to $5,000 US per semester with a per student billing of $1, and a monthly subscription fee for law firms and research institutions, allowing us to retain a profit from our very first year of operation. We plan to acquire our clients from both academic institutions as well as law firms across Zimbabwe. We seek to raise $30,000 for establishment, marketing, and development, as well as roll out with our test partner. At Capstone, we are reimagining the art of academic integrity.
Wow, I mean, I love that last line because
Hey, Capstone.
Hi, Victor.
Well
Hey, how are
done.
you?
Good. Hey, nice to see you guys.
No, we're
Okay.
doing great. Nice to see you too, man.
Excellent.
All right. Do we have any questions for Capstone and their plan to keep integrity in the academic world? Hope says, wow, Mary loves this.
Yeah.
Someone just said Capstone.
We're getting comments, yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so tell me how. I think I asked Victor this the other day, but I would like to know, how do you guys compare to the free platforms that are out there? If I type on Google today, oh, Grammarly, check my essay for plagiarism, and then it has access to over 16 billion websites. So why should I pay for your platform when there are free ones out there?
Okay. So what makes us different from the other existing plagiarism detection systems is that we are a unique software company which covers loopholes that are currently existing in the existing plagiarism detection systems, such as optical, recognition. Because now what people can do is just take a snippet. Once they can just take a screenshot of text, and then they can just send it on the system, and then the existing systems are not checking that for plagiarism. So definitely some students can actually get away with that, as well as researchers and authors, and as well as using other characters to replace, let's say, an E, and using maybe a Greek letter, an E or something. And then existing plagiarism detection systems, they are not catering for that. So what we're doing is that we have catered for these using Google Cloud technologies, and as well as existing APIs that we also integrate in our system. And one other major advantage that we have over Grammarly and other systems is that we are also billing this in local currency, which allows all institutions across the world to actually subscribe to our system. Yeah.
All right. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I have a question from Farai Cheneka. He said, have you done a pilot project as yet?
And along with that question, Hope also wants to know how many people have registered on your platform to date.
Right.
Okay. So generally, we started back in 2018. So that's when we realized that there was this problem at our institution. We actually students from MSU. So there was a time that our institution actually failed to subscribe to Tennyson. Which is an existing plagiarism detection system, just because of the fairing currency and all the issues that are happening across. So generally we started this, and then we've been developing it. Changing from one stage to another after testing and testing and testing. So we have done so many iterations in testing, as well as testing it out with our main test partner who we have right now, which is it's actually the largest institute in Zimbabwe by NSA, which is Midland State University also.
Okay,
so
and did
how
you
many
answer
do-
Hope? Yeah.
How
And
many-
can you keep your questions, your answers concise, because there are several questions coming up. So if you can,
All right, cool.
So how many people have registered on your platform?
So we are still rolling it out with with MSU. So we haven't tested it out with the other institutions yet, but still at MSU.
Okay. And then what are some of the loopholes you have identified? That's kind of a nebulous.
And I'm gonna go back. You said at MSU, but how many? Sorry, she wasn't answered. If I were Hope, I'd be like, you said MSU, but you didn't say how many. It's okay to say none. We haven't started, but I feel like you didn't answer the question. How many?
MSU has over 25,000 students.
Okay. So generally, what we did is that we did with Faculty of Science and Technology. So we did with the Faculty of Science and Technology mainly, and the Computer Science Department. So we're
rough number. What's the rough number?
Okay, I think we had about I think from last year, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 1.5.
Okay, thank you.
1,500.
I got your back home. Hope answered. Okay, and then Mike Chineke says, what are some of the loopholes you have identified?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, all right, Victor, you can go on.
All right. So we realized that students were exploiting loopholes in the existing softwares, right? So one of the loopholes that we realized was students were were cropping part of their dissertations and pasting it as an image on a document and submitting it as PDF, so that they don't get caught by the system. So fortunately, we developed an OCR. Which converts an image to text. So whether you submit image or text, the software still works. But at the end of the day, the emphasis is we want to help students have better research papers, right? So yeah, that's one of the loopholes.
What is OCR for us layman people?
Do you know there are non-techies somewhere? I didn't say in the room, but just say what OCR is, just in case people don't know.
Or OCR, like I said, is converting an image. So you take a snippet, you snip part of your document. So converting the image, but the text within the image to pure text. So that's OCR. So the feature converts an image. So whether you submit an image or text, the software always gets whether you plagiarize, and it highlights which sources you plagiarize from and recommends books that you can read in order to perfect your dissertation, so that at the end of the day, we have fully backed students.
Okay, in the spirit of keeping the gaga,
for the system. We actually have a video.
We will check out the video on your platforms after this, but we want to get to the question. So the next question is from Luis. He says, education and legal can be hard to market to. Does anyone on your team have a background that gives you built-in leads? And please keep it concise.
All right. So fortunately, one of our supervisors is a lecturer within at the Midland State University. So she's in a better position to advocate for us. And also, fortunately, we are also we have an endorsement from Google. Recently, we won a global competition with over 800 teams. So that endorsement will go a long way in marketing our product.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oxy, do we have time for the last question?
Yeah, one last question. Capstone is the real deal. Goodbye to plagiarism. But can the platform be accessible from out of Africa?
So yeah.
It seems to be a yes or no.
The immediate market.
Victor, what are you explaining?
Yes.
The politician.
The immediate market is Africa, because institutions cannot afford to pay for those $25,000 US subscriptions per month.
Yeah.
But eventually, after we cover, Eventually, after we cover Africa, we'll be going global. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Africa first.
Thank
global
you.
second.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Wonderful presentation. Really great.
Yes, I'm loving the presentation.
They're amazing.
I'm so excited. You know, when you think, oh, nothing's going on in Zim and all of this, and then you see all of the talents that we have locally. I don't know. It makes me come alive. And
You're not going to cry, are you?
I will try not to. You told me not to cry.
Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is the last pitch for the day, guys. And it's coming from Bimbai Malandu. Finally, all those blue plan people in the comments, listen to the pitch first. Okay, so this is a digital marketplace where venue owners list their venues and use a search compare book, pay for a venue that perfectly matches their needs. It sounds like a dating site for venues.
Wow, that's good.
Okay, let's listen to him. Let's see what she says. Yeah. Let's see what she says.
A client of mine approached me and said to me, I'm looking for a photo shoot venue with lions, horses, and an aeroplane. And the first question I asked myself was, where do I start? On the other hand, you've got Mrs. X with a private game reserve with exactly what he's looking for. So the next question is, how do I know? So think of UPlan as a dating site, except that you've got event planners and venue owners both looking for a perfect match. UPlan allows you to select your number of guests, your budget, your services and amenities required in order for you to make an accurate online booking and payment for your perfect venue. With a serviceable market of 3 million, UPlan intends to capture 40% of the market share. To date, we've received 1,000 website visitors since April 2020, and we're currently sitting at 70 listed venues with a target of 3,000 by 2023. We're talking of hotels, lodges, restaurants, private homes, private offices, rooftops, warehouses, you name it, with our main revenue stream coming from commission and bookings. We expect this to translate to a revenue of 30,000 in year 3, up to 100,000 in year 5. Today, UPlan 6 mentorship opportunities, access to valuable networks, and $12,000 in order to build our technical support, to build our team, to expand on our marketing strategy, because with us, you plan your way.
Oh, you guys have
very nice. Hey, Vimbai.
Hi. You have some awesome last going out statements there.
Yeah, well done. Well done. How are you feeling after your pitch?
I'm excited. I'm like, okay.
Your volume is very low, Vimbai. So can you
increase your volume?
Yeah, and then speak up maybe. I don't know if it's... All right, let's try this again.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's your mic.
I think it's my microphone.
Okay, maybe if you shout, we'll hear you. No.
Or not use phones, I don't know.
Yeah, Mary just commented as well that we can't hear you. Is your mic on your laptop if you don't use your earphones better?
Yes, let me try again. Just hold on.
Yeah. Then you can just listen to us for the questions and then take it off and then say the answer. Let's try.
Can you hear me now?
It's still faint, but if you speak, I will translate for everyone. I can hear enough to be able to tell everyone what you said. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so questions. Well done, Vimbai. Questions for Vimbai.
Everybody is just commenting how this is so convenient, lovely presentation. Wow, something close to home.
Yeah.
Do you guys have questions for Vimbai?
Yeah, anyone with a question?
I have a question for you, Vimbai. Would you say this is like a dating app for venues? I had to.
I couldn't stop her. I didn't see it coming. Okay, and then there is a question that's just come from Knight. Thank you, Knight. It says, really nice pitch, Vimbai. How does UPlan make money? Cash money
from commissions. I heard that one.
Yeah, I think Knight didn't hear it, but Vimbai can answer. How do you guys make money, Vimbai?
Okay, so we've got 4 revenue streams. So the first one being commissions on bookings, and then the second one being that we're going to have some premium features that we're going to introduce later that the venue owners will be able to pay for. And then as well as venue consulting, because we've seen that a lot of people, also still love that face-to-face interaction, to be able to get the different options that they're looking for. And then lastly, from advertising, because we do believe that we're going to get a lot of traction and a lot of traffic onto our website. So definitely we're going to open that for advertising.
Thank you. I hope the audience heard. So she said commission, advertising, bookings, and I dropped the last one.
The last one. We couldn't really hear.
Sorry,
but,
commission, advertising. Just say the points.
Okay, so commission, advertising,
Consulting.
And premium features.
Premium features, people.
Okay.
That's what she said. Hey,
Hey,
Chido.
Chido.
How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Maybe
Chido, do you want to talk as well for the other questions that are coming up? Let's test your mic.
Sure. I'm open to talk. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Okay, so we have another question from Kevin, my friend Kevin. Hey, Kevin, shout out to you.
Hey.
UPlan, who are your top 3 local competitors in Zim and SADC? Guys, I haven't heard the term SADC in a while. What is it?
Southern African.
But it's just a while since I've said SADC. Anyway, who? Top 3.
Thanks, Kevin, for your question. So in SADC, our top competitor is a similar business in South Africa called GetVen. And then in Zimbabwe, there's Nifty Planner, who kind of cover the event process. And there's also Zim Weddings.
Okay, I am gonna just add to this question my own part B. So what is your USP, your unusual selling point? What makes you special above these stated competitors?
Okay, good. Mbai, should I take that? Okay, cool. So our unique selling point is that we are easily accessible. So we are you can access our website online or on your mobile device. You can also pay using any mode of payment. So whether you need to pay with Forex or you want to pay with RTGS, we accommodate for that. We also ensure that our venues get their money. So if someone pays in cash, our venues will also be able to get paid in cash. So we have benefits for both the venue owners and the clients.
Nice. My benefits are rico. Very nice. Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis says, how do venue owners discover UPlan? How many are on the platform now?
Yes, so we currently have 70 venues on the platform, and we constantly actively listing, and venue owners are able to find us. So, we actively list, we send emails out, we go visit venues and get them to list, but they're also able to access us on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Okay, great. And I like how you're answering gag, because there are many questions. So the question is from Tafadzwa Munduru, aka Bex. Is UPlan only limited to event venues, or does it include services that I can bring to a venue as well? For example, if I like one venue but want a clown and jumping castle for
That's a good question. So the great thing about UPlan is that we showcase venues that actually have all these facilities already. So you might not actually need to get an external clown. You can just get a venue that has everything you need already on the platform. But we do also have a Friends of UPlan page, which has some of the service providers if you need something additional to the venue.
Okay, and if you guys need 2 more clowns, Oxy and I are offering our services.
Next one is from Mary Chikwanda, who says, apart from finding me a venue, what else can I expect you guys to match me with? Oh, okay. They're talking about catering and decor.
No, they're like catering, decor.
What
you are trying to think of a date?
I thought I was just going sideways there.
Anyway, carry on.
So what else can you guys match
people with?
Yeah, people with. Do you also do catering and that kind of stuff?
Yes, no, at the moment we're not doing catering and decor. We're focusing on venues because that's the most important part of a function. So we want to make sure that we're able to allow any client to find the perfect venue on our website.
Fantastic. I'm gonna skip to Edmund Fletcher. I don't know why I said it like that, but Edmund Fletcher asks, do you have doors open for investors?
We do have doors open for investors. I mean, we're always open to, a very useful and meaningful partnership. So if anyone does want to contact us, info@uplan.co.
Info@uplan.co.
Nice.
Great.
Wanna do Kevin, Dice.
He says, with the pandemic lockdown seemingly going to last for a long time, what's your plan moving forward?
So the pandemic has actually obviously presented challenges and opportunities for us. So for us, currently our plan with COVID is to really make sure that we get to know our venues more and understand their needs, because they are, a very key stakeholder in our business. And at the same time, we're also starting to understand more of how clients are, adjusting to COVID. So in as much as you're getting people who are now having smaller functions of 50 people, you also have people who are choosing to postpone to have bigger functions. So we're just kind of using this time to prepare for that so we can accommodate everyone.
Okay, we're gonna do the final two questions
yeah.
and we're good. So this next one is from Tinashe Chipomo. Uplan, can you please, hi Tinashe, can you please tell us more about your team, especially on the technical side?
Good question, Tinashe. Thank you for that. So Zimba and I are not, technical experts. So we have actually, our technical team actually consists of an external company called Steady State, and they handle everything on our website. So they make sure that security is up to scratch, updates are, always there. And I mean, now we actually recently did an update, so you can actually request a quotation and book an appointment on our website, and our technical side handles all of that. So
And girl,
quite
don't
certain.
feel bad that your technical team is not in-house. That is perfectly fine. This is your business and you know all the details of how the sausage is made. So it's okay.
It's called lean methodology.
Yeah, it's all good. It's great.
Last question we have is from
Hope.
Mike. Well, what is your ask? They asked for $12,000, Hope. Mike.
For you, she's like, let me just answer. Okay.
They said this has a potential of growing astronomically. So how do you plan to grow globally?
Okay, so our initial plan is to obviously make sure that we capture the Zimbabwean market and grow regionally, and then go continentally. So we want to be a Zimbabwean and an African solution before we're a global solution, because our markets have been largely underserved. So our focus is on home, and then we'll look globally once we've managed to cover Africa.
Okay, well done. Well done, you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys on the other side. And everybody who's joining us, you know that you can keep your questions rolling in. Edmund, I see you have another question. Try more, I see you have a question. Keep them coming in and we'll get the entrepreneurs to answer the questions even after the event.
I'm curious to know if we can get Hope to rejoin so that he can answer those questions.
Hope,
from Tuvel.
Yeah, support. What can Hope rejoin?
Hello.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Hope, you are here. What happened?
my network needed resetting, so I just had to reset it and just wait, and it went back online. So I'm glad.
Yay! Oh, we're so glad you're back, and we can hear you loudly and clearly. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it.
So first question is from Nathan Tendai Shava. I hope, does charging public transport companies not make your services relatively unaffordable for the commuter customer?
Not at all, actually. So the premise of our pitch is that our goal is to help public transport operators reduce their costs and increase revenue, right? So if they decrease their costs and they increase their revenue, their profit margins are at a point where even if we charge them a premium for the services that we're giving them, they're still making more money.
Okay, but I think he was asking particularly about the end user, you know, you and I, the ones that get jumping on the commuters.
Okay, let me so my question, my answer answers him in the sense that what makes prices of what determines the prices for commuters are the costs for operators. So if the cost for operators and the revenue that they gain in a day are significantly higher, public transport
You're not going to pass it on to the end user.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And Hope, you have a question from Hope. Girl, have you implemented this yet, and how has that process been?
Yes, we have. So we launched our public beta in January of 2020. So in January, just a few months before COVID hit. I think after COVID hit and nobody planned for this, the public transport industry, just the transport industry globally, has just been massacred left, right, and center. Right. So right now, we all know in Zimbabwe, Zupco has been mandated legally to be the only operator that is in the game. So the app is there on Google Play Store, but now we're trying to work with Zupco to try to find out what's the best way we can work with them. And at the moment, we actually have 30 operators and about 1,023 commuters. But we hope that when we hash out a deal with Zupco, we might be in the right path during the COVID era.
Okay. Mary.
Mary says, how do you plan on managing drivers and commuters who have no access to the internet?
So, I mean, that's a very good question. That is a very good question. But I think at the moment, drivers who do not have, like, let's talk about commuters who don't have internet access, and we're talking about commuters in rural areas, right? Mostly in rural areas, right? We all know that when people travel sometimes in rural areas, they go to my shops, right? Go and ask for bus when will the bus come, right? So if people at specific growth points in places that not have easy access to information actually have access to information, they can provide it to our commuters. That just makes life easy for them. Information that otherwise is not usually readily available. So that's what we're thinking about. But it's asking that question, it's the same question you could be asking about Facebook. If people don't have internet, then what? Right, but here they are.
I like that answer. Okay, next question. And I've just been saying Michael because I'm scared to say your last name, Michael, but I'm going to try. So from Michael Dobrzinski.
Sounds right.
He asked, I don't know, Michael, I hope I said it correctly. Are there any safety concerns, i.e. fake ride coercion or anything?
So, I mean, absolutely. So the ride-hailing space, for example, is exposed to some of the problems that are in the space, right? Like Uber, for example, is at 1 million, not 1 million really, but like a couple of hundred different lawsuits from different places where, women have either been sexually assaulted or harassed by drivers, or drivers who have been actually sexually assaulted or harassed by customers. So it's, stuff about fake drivers, and not fake drivers really, but like unvetted drivers is the right phrase.
Okay, we've kind of lost you for a moment. You're frozen again. But I think we got most of the questions in. But it would be nice to get him back. So ask you. Oh, hey, Hope, you're back with us. Okay, great. Sorry, you were just finishing off. I have
Can you hear me?
more questions for you. Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. So my response was that when you sign up on the TOWARDS app, when you're a driver, basically, you have to submit your national ID, you have to submit your driver's license, you have to submit vehicles for the car, and we have to confirm those vehicles with the police before we actually let you drive. So that is how we protect our commuters. And at least that is a reasonable step in ensuring safety for commuters.
Okay, great. And then we have a question from Luis. He says, do you have competition even not in the app space?
Yes, so absolutely. We have competition every company has competition in the non-product space. For example, someone who can decide, who has the patience to wait at a bus stop for 30 minutes without TOWARDS is our competition, right? Like You get my point. So, but at the same time, when we talk about real competition, or in the sense of product similarity, you could be thinking about things like Via. You can think about things like Google Maps, but Google Maps may be in the US, not in Zimbabwe, because in Zimbabwe there's no route mapping for Google Maps. So yeah, that's essentially how we think about it.
Okay, I think that's it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Well done, Hope. That was fantastic hearing your pitch, and we're so happy that we finally we got you back. Trouble shot,
you.
whatever it was. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Hope.
Okay, this is fantastic. We have a question from Nathan Shala. Is the voting link up yet? Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
soon. Stay tuned. Is the voting link going to go up yet, or do you still want something else from these people?
No, I want them to vote. I want you to listen to some great saxophone playing though. Before we vote, you can vote during. We're going to show the voting link as we see this guy who calls himself, what does he call himself? Saxopash. Yes, his real name is Rangarirai Pashapa. Did I get that right?
I'm proud.
I got it right. Yes. So he picked up the saxophone when he was only 14 at Peter House Boys School. And then he also taught himself the guitar. Now he composes and writes his own music. He studies like linguistics, so all sorts of
Fala Portuguese.
all sorts of different languages, and he's doing his dissertation at the University of Zimbabwe currently. And
how much talent for one person?
Too much.
Saxophone, linguistic, Portuguese, what?
So we're going to if Tek can help me out with this, we're going to show the video of him playing his saxophone, and while he plays, there will be the voting link. We're also going to put it in the comment section so that you guys will be able to vote for your favorite. Once that music is done, voting will have closed. So vote now, call your people, tell them to vote for your favorite, and then we'll announce the winner at the end. Thank you guys so much. That was brilliant.
Thank you so much to people who came on the platform and supported. And thank you, of course, most of all, to our entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Support. Help us with the voting link.
Okay, so the voting link is
coming up on your screen.
It's in the comment section already. And once we get that beautiful saxophone playing, it will also show up on the screen.
Yeah. But yeah, what did you, while we wait for that, and feel free to put it up and block us out anytime, Taku. But what did you think about the pitches today?
Oof, man, the nice thing is I also get to vote. But
oh yeah, oh my gosh, we get to vote too.
Yes, we get to vote. We don't really know who I'm going to vote for because that was like mad talent.
That was amazing. Like everything was just dope.
I don't even know.
Let the people listen to Pash while we figure out our lives and our voting lives.
All right, guys. Vote.
Vote. Not as voting for the winner.
Wow, that was amazing.
Props.
Really amazing. So we're just going to ask Pash a couple of questions, and while we wait for him to join the stream, we're going to show you two more videos from our poets with other poems that they did.
Poet laureates,
Yes.
not just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're the national poets.
I thought laureate
It's
only
for the
went.
country.
I thought it only went with Nobel. So
they are. They're noble, not Nobel.
this girl, I cannot.
Okay, anyway, whatever. We're just goofing around.
Okay, Taku, can you play? Which one are you playing first?
You choose.
Yeah, you choose. Tanya's or Sebastian's?
And we'll be surprised.
Yeah, guys, we're giving you until like by 5:25 we would have closed the voting. So I hope you're voting for your favorite.
And if you don't vote, that means you vote for the winner.
Exactly.
Can we break that down a bit? People might be like, "What?"
Yes, because it's like voting for the winner. I don't know. I can't break it. I can't break it down more than that.
Empathy means you're okay with someone else making your decision for you.
Exactly. You're okay with whoever it is wins.
So it is what it is. But if you seriously care about a startup winning,
Did you just? It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's okay. Yes, I did that. So please vote. Please vote for your favorite. And here comes the next performance. Thank you, Taku.
Oh, it's Sebastian.
Since the day we parted, I have not been complete. Missing fragments of you, planned a comfort daily. I forget your naked scent and the rich crack of your voice. As oblivion besets my musings, I feel guilty of sins of omission. Now in desperate remission. Missing you is now a foul habit in the weary hours of night. When starry nights conspire to reminisce your moonlit smile, still haunting me relentlessly till the end of these days apart. Since the day we parted, I've only known desolation. My stray emotions wander erratically in a drunken stupor, tethered to a broken leash. This slippery distance between us hides you from my longing touch, while the intricate marks you etched on my skin deliberately turn into permanent scars, constantly itching to interrogate my fragile passions, to conjure up pleasant evocations trapped in persistent dreams, pleading and pleading for the end of these days apart.
Fantastic. A very big well done to Sebastian again. And can we have the next poem before people finalize their voting? So Taku, if you could upload the next poem, and if everyone could please vote. Thank you.
I to you. I once said that I love affection, but I hate rejection. And it's true, I still do. You might say it's to protection, but really it's out of fear. Because I'm scared. Terrified of scaring you off by letting you know that I don't know you, but it still feels like I do. I feel as if we've met, but not in this life. Maybe you came back to give life to a love that I never found. Maybe you came back for me to be careless. Careless enough for me to wish to be your ex-man's stuntman. So I can do all the things he was afraid to do. Like trust you. Careless enough to risk entanglement and fall. Careless enough for me to completely disregard finding protection and to be careful. Careless enough to want you to be riding me with no protection or balance whatsoever. So I can remember, as the scars tell the story, of how we fell for one another. I've been told that I talk too much when I don't care. Which is why I spent 1 month wondering how best I should say hi to you. Somehow when it comes to you, my words are less. Yet with you in my sight, I seem to see further to the Father in thanks. Grateful for a woman of faith capable of waking up earlier than the birds. Capable of profound strength, yet able to provide and care, as the 31st proverb states. I promised myself that I wouldn't jump up and down like an excited drunkard the first time I saw you. Because for sure that would have scared you off. Though I played it cool, you must know that the first time I laid eyes on you, it felt as if you were the rum and gold of my life. The treasure that left me drunk in a haze. Lost and unaware of what to say. I ask for you to call it what you want. But know that I don't know you. But I wish to possibly be yours.
Hey,
guys.
Tanya. Props, guys. Tanya and Sebastian, we love you.
Done,
Well
guys.
done.
And
Well
thank you
done.
for sharing your talent with us. Guys, I see a lot of people commenting in the section. Sprout Women, New Plan, or all these. It doesn't count. Go on the link and vote.
Yeah, we don't read comments for the votes. You need to vote. So if you haven't voted, please go and vote.
Literally 1 minute. If you watch Scandal, you'll know how precious 1 minute is. So you have
I mean,
1
think
minute.
about it, the competition is 99 seconds.
Exactly.
For one pitch, you know?
So 60 seconds to vote for your favorite.
We're about to close them boots, so vote.
Forever hold your peace. So
Exactly.
go vote, and then we're done. We're going to show the
All right.
results in
They
2 minutes.
got it. They got
All right. Go
okay.
vote.
Go vote. And then, while we're in saxophone, I just want to give a big shout out to one of my friends, V Mukarati, who is releasing his EP tomorrow everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And it's called Vital Signs. So you guys look out for that. I'm just going to read you a little bit about V for those of you who may not know it because you've been living under a rock or something. But yeah, V, he's a Zimbabwean singer and saxophonist and has a new EP launching tomorrow, which is Vital Signs. It brings jazz full circle back to its African roots with a meditation on the contemporary Afro jazz sound, drawing on the talents of jazz musicians from around the world. Recorded online in lockdown, this 6-track contemporary Afro jazz EP features soulful vocals, traditional Zimbabwean instruments, layered string arrangements, explosive instrumental solos, and irregular time signature grooves, singing in Shona and English. Mukarati explores the duality of the migrant experience, what it means to be a stranger in a strange land, racial injustice, mortality and loss, and the power of hope. And this is the short version. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So shout out to V, who is an amazing musician. He's honestly one of my favorite musicians in the world. And yeah, he's Zimbo and he's fabulous. So let's listen. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be sharing online. Just have a listen to V.
Okay, guys. We're gonna have an interview with Pash after the vote. So if you guys want to watch that, stay tuned. But I think now it's time to reveal who the winner is. So Tech, are we ready? If you haven't voted, then I'm sorry, guys.
Too late.
But
okay, I'm literally drum rolling like on the table. So I hope that
and I am voting last minute, guys. Like I just realized that I hadn't voted. And
supportive, you need to put it up, put it up. Whoever is not done is not done. Look, Oxy. Okay. And the winner is we can't see. You play.
Well done, ladies. So,
absolutely well done. Well done.
That is like.
It's
crazy.
Wow, these guys,
They came up. They came in numbers.
You weren't playing games. You came to slay and not to play, huh? But you know what? I will say that I think everyone today slayed. And I'm not just saying this on a, like everybody's a winner. You know how sometimes, no, like legit, I actually struggled. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I abstained from voting. I tell people to vote. The reason I abstained, okay, I know I'm outing myself because I was okay with whoever was the winner. There was just so much talent, and typically we just say, okay, so it's the top organization that's going to get the main prize, but no, we're also looking out for everyone who pitched today. But I do want to say, well done, Chido and Vimbai.
Well done.
Our winners for today.
Thank you.
Wow, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed.
Take your guts, Teresa. Yeah, go on.
I'm really overwhelmed with the support. I'd really love to thank Impact Hub and Founders Live firstly for providing us with this opportunity, to put UPlan out there to, make everybody aware of who we are and what we're trying to do. And also really love to thank Chido as well. She's an awesome teammate. You guys saw that, when my mic went stuck. Yeah. So thanks for that. Thanks to Steady State as well. It's a great team that we're working with. And thanks to everyone who voted for us today. Like, I cannot even express how grateful I am.
Oh, well done. Chido, do you want to add anything?
Mbai covered everything, but I must also thank her. Like, I think we're working so well together and we just want the solution to work for Zim. So thank you everyone for your support.
Well, now you are part of our community. If you guys want to know what they won, it's $10,000 in Amazon Web Services.
Woo!
And, they've become a part of us, family membership at Impact Hub Harare. And guys, because everybody was so great today, we just have to give membership to everybody that presented.
Absolutely.
We just have to. It was amazing, and we wouldn't feel right if we just left it at that. So everybody who presented also gets $5,000 in Amazon Web Services, and now also membership at Impact Hub Harare. And membership has tons of benefits, but we'll tell you about those on Monday in a private email.
Yeah, and do you know what song is in my head again?
What?
Who Run the World?
Girls.
You had it down.
I said it in my head.
Okay, who run the world?
Girls.
Who run the world?
Girls.
Who run the world?
Girls.
Okay. We'll stop goofing around. Guys are great too. We're just being
Oh yeah, guys are great too.
Guys are great too. But well done, guys. Really well done to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, for taking your afternoon. And thank you to the people who are doing something here. I mean, to Verl, Capstone, UPlan, Sprout Women's, Vulap. Guys, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially in this environment. There's COVID. We have a lot of issues that we are facing, yet people still decide to embark on an entrepreneurial journey and make our world a better place through their contribution. They're not just sitting at home watching TV. They're doing something. So congratulations. We will always support that. We are very happy for people who want to invest in these entrepreneurs. Please invest in these entrepreneurs. There are lots of ways to invest. It's not just about money, but money is great too. I'm sure they want money too.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just keep the conversation going. If you have any questions for us or for the entrepreneurs, feel free to DM us or to put it on our pages.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys so much. If you want to stay tuned, I don't know, is Pesh online yet? Maybe he'll play a little live saxophone for us. Just going to ask him a few questions. There he is.
Hi guys.
Hey, Pesh, how's it going?
I'm all right. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good.
We're okay. And yourself?
Yeah.
Where's your phone? I want you to play an impromptu something for us. Hey, this
I
is
have to run and get it. I have to run and get it.
it doesn't have to happen, but it's my wish.
You can oblige her if you want to.
Yes, please.
I wouldn't mind. I'm always ready to play.
Okay,
brilliant.
can I just, before you start playing, say well done. We listened to you in the beginning, and even like just generally we've heard your work and we think you're absolutely amazing. So we want to say well done and thank you for sharing your talent with us. And not enough people know you.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Do you want to, tell us a little bit more about like your music journey? How did you get started? I know you told me you started when you were 14 at Peterhouse Boys, but just tell us a little bit more about your music journey. How did that start?
Okay, yeah. So I started in high school, yes, when I was 14, and I just used it as a thing to stay out of the hostel, away from the bullying and all.
Yeah.
But then I fell in love with the saxophone. I joined the orchestra, I joined the jazz band. Then when I got into uni, it was the thing that it helped me connect with other students quicker. Got stuck into the choir, into the uni jazz band. And then I realized I could make some pocket money from it. So I started performing around Mutare. And then I just decided to take it up as my life, my life career. So right now I'm trying to put down my degrees and everything and then and follow the saxophone and see where it takes me.
Okay, so
Very nice.
Why did you choose the saxophone as opposed to, the several different instruments there are out there?
Well, I feel like the saxophone is the closest to the human voice. I mean, the sound from the saxophone is closest to the human voice. What I can't do with my voice when I'm singing, I can do it with the saxophone. And I can just feel like I'm expressing myself every time that I blow a note out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
And then are there any saxophonists that you look up to, either locally or internationally, or both?
I mean, locally right now, there's Joseph Chinoriri, there's VM Karati.
Yeah, we're launching Vital Signs tomorrow.
Guys.
Yeah, I'll be on that too.
Yeah, give a look at Vital Signs tomorrow.
He and his brother Tinashe have been a big influence. And internationally, there's Dean Fraser, who he's more of a reggae saxophonist.
I'm gonna give you one more after that.
And Kenny G.
I feel like there's a few of them, yeah?
And Kenny G, yeah.
Kenny G. now you have to play
I remember
some
the
Kenny G.
weekends, I know, right? Maybe you should play some Kenny G for us
That would
after
be
this.
great.
Okay, I'll do like 2 more questions and then
Yeah.
he
Okay.
can
So,
play.
do you have any upcoming performances virtually, or like when lockdown is over? Where can people find you?
Yeah, and now exactly. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
And
Where can
I
we
feel
find
like you are too good to be incognito or unknown.
Thank
So
you very much.
let people know you.
That makes sense to you.
Let people know you.
Okay.
I'm an English major.
So as soon as we're done here, I'm actually rushing off to another live IG performance that I'm doing with MC Cheetah, a hip hop artist
I will
from.
be finished by 8 p.m. Carry on.
And then we're doing what we're calling Essential Sundays. The link is at Third World Entertainment 2020.
Oh, can somebody put that in there? At Third World Entertainment 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And do you have your own page or somewhere where people can keep up with you?
Yes, at Saxo Pash.
At Saxo Pash.
That's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. And when are you doing? When is the album? When are you dropping the album?
Album, bro. You know how Rihanna people always say, "Where's the album, sis?" You, where's the album, bro?
Okay, so I'm planning to bring it out on the 6th of December, which happens to be my birthday, 29th birthday this year. So, and I'm also going to attach it with a book of short stories. Short stories.
Yeah, man of many talents.
Yeah, on my experiences with the saxophone. So it's been about maybe 6-7 years I've been on the road with the saxophone. Stayed in a few towns, encountered a lot of people, stayed with a few families, a few different people, and so on. So all the experiences.
You look too young to have all of this life experience, but that's awesome.
This is your way of asking how old he is.
No, I know already because we are friends, but I'm just saying. That's great. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Obrigada. If we could please hear some of that sax.
But I'll have to run and get my saxophone.
Aí,
in that room over there, if you can
How
see.
long will it take you to run and get your saxophone?
Because in your bio, I also read that you used to play sports a lot, rugby, you know.
So the running should be fast.
Yeah, you should be a fast runner.
How long will it take you? So we know if we should
You can count to 15.
15, okay.
Oh,
we're going to count. Literally. One.
We'll play some music while you go and look. Let's do some Winky because it's summary.
Na, 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 na. Oh, great. Instagram at Sexopash. Hey, Claytos. Thank you for the hearts.
Hey, Claytos. Shout out to Claytos.
What? I mean, so it's like officially Friday. Oh, wow! That was less than 15 seconds.
He was ready. He was trying to pretend like he wasn't ready.
Come on.
Okay, I'm going to pause Winky for a moment.
Okay, DJ, feel free to remove us.
Yes, of course. Let's just keep it's about passion. It's not.
So, you're playing so I'm going to play you all the things the first thing I ever went to play. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right.
Problems disappear. Do you know? I wish that God or the universe or someone would come up in here and be like, COVID, yes, it disappeared.
Yeah, I also wish that too.
Like a miracle, you
Like
know.
a miracle.
Wow. I don't know if it will be asking for too much to ask you to do an encore. One more.
Okay.
We didn't have to try too hard.
Kenny G for Oxy.
Can you just give the girl some Kenny G?
That was a track called Silhouette by Kenny G.
Wow.
And you know, this is I used to listen to this so young. My parents would play it and I didn't even know the names, you know that? But it's one of those tracks you had the records and they would just play this and you are amazing and you just got me all up in my feels. I'm like, keep it together. Keep it.
Like goosebumps. I'm so happy right now. Thank you for
gracing us.
Yeah.
Obliging
Now,
Aussie.
now I'm going to offer to play one more. Since you were playing Who Run the World, Girls.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and this will be our going out song, guys.
Yeah, this will be
But
our
I'm
going.
not playing that one. I'm going to play something from Alicia Keys.
Okay, sure. And after that, we're not coming back because I do not want to come behind your work with any of our tomfoolery. Okay, our frivolity is not your work is going to end this. But before Pash plays us out, there are some heroes from the dream team, okay, who are in the back making all of this possible, hooking up the entrepreneurs with opportunities, working hard. The Impact Hub team, I want to say Hope, Tatenda, Muku, Taku. Guys.
Thank you guys so much.
My guys, you guys are the best team in the world. Thank you so much. All of this wouldn't be possible without you. A shout out to Takiwa as well, who not necessarily backend here, but is like a really, you know, integral part of the team. We love you guys and thank you so much for your support. And thank you to everyone who joined us today. Thank you to the entrepreneurs. Stay tuned. Let's talk and figure out how we can build our ecosystem together.
Right.
We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Pash.
Sexo Pash, take
You
it away.
Take it away. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Thank you, Founders Live.
Bravo.
Impact
Thank
Hub.
you so much. Thank
It's
you.
also-
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We said we were not going to come back.
I know.
So-
I
But now I've already doing the close up. Thank you, everybody. And,
I know. No.
All right, guys.
Amazing.
Have a lovely
Goodbye.
Friday.
Thank you so
Bye.
much, Cash.
same to you guys.
Brilliant.
Yo, that was live.
I'm still on.
Leland, hi.